What's good, everybody? Jack and Lockie here from the Harvard Rundown podcast, and today we are very sad Boomers fans. We fell
Pain.
to Team USA. Pain is going to be the title of this video, I think.
just pain,
Yeah, this is episode 6 of the offseason. The Olympics finish in a few days now, and obviously Australia losing to Team USA. Really good start to the game, but obviously USA just showing why they're the best team in the world. And honestly, after looking back at our video on our Dream Team USA, I honestly think I would make no changes to this team. They just dominate on 3 levels. They can all defend. But yeah,
I still stand by it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because first half they didn't know what they were doing. They were playing one-on-one basketball because we defended them well. And then when they got in a groove, it was over.
Yeah, it was over. But yeah, we'll talk about that one later. We're just going to do a little brief summary, kind of review of the game against Argentina, where we actually really took it to them. The first half was actually really entertaining, really tight. And yeah, kind of just by the end of the game, we went on a 58-26 run to finish the game. And yeah, really, really good showing from we say it every episode, Matisse Thybulle. He's the glue of this team. He brings it on both ends. Today, I don't know why he wasn't guarding KD from the get-go.
He got put on Drew for some reason.
Terrible coaching by Brian Gorgian. But
terrible.
Terrible, man. Anyways.
Actually, I just want to say, starting Delhi and playing him as many minutes as he did over Dante Exum or Thybulle,
yeah,
that ain't it, fam.
Poor choice. I love Delhi. I love me some Delhi, but not the right choice. He hasn't had a great Olympics, I'll be honest. But yeah, only scored 3 points against Argentina, and they still won by 40. That just shows the discipline around the whole team. Obviously, you're getting points from Patty Mills, Jock Landale, who just actually signed with the Spurs. So shout out to him.
Congrats!
That's big for him. His first ever NBA team. So I reckon he'll be good. He'll be good in San Antonio, I think, because they're kind of in the rebuilding stage. He'll probably play a bit of G League, but NBL Finals MVP could definitely tear it up on the court. Yeah, Matisse Thybulle. I just want to talk about him for an extended amount of time because he just makes me so aroused. Shout out to Bloke in a Bar, but he just makes me aroused.
Yeah, I agree. I got a man crush on him.
Dude, I don't know why. He's just a menace.
He just plays like a veteran.
He literally just plays his role. He brings it on both ends. He 3 steals, 1 block. He drives the defense. I would call him the defensive anchor. I don't know why you're not starting him.
Yeah.
That'll change at some point, I'm sure. And yeah, Luis Scola, 3 of 10 from the field. A poor final game, I would say. And obviously Facundo Campazzo, not his best game. He seems like a bit of a hothead.
Yeah, he is.
If we haven't seen that in the NBA, but yeah,
he's got the small man syndrome.
Small man syndrome. Yeah, he took a shot. He took a shot at someone at the end of the game. I think
he slapped someone on the head.
Yeah,
who was it?
I don't know.
Exum, I think.
Yeah, a bit of a dog shot.
Yeah, grub.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I know which one it is now.
On that dunk.
Yeah, when he dunked it on him.
Ooh.
Yeah, highlight of the game. But yeah, very impressive second half from Australia. Really, they actually besides against the USA, they've actually had a very, very slow starts to games. They must be listening to the podcast because we were talking about it on the last one.
Yeah, that was the theme of the first 3 games. And
first 3 games, yeah.
And
the second half is the second half is when they win games, and they just couldn't do it today. But the first, what are they? 4-0. They were 4-0 coming into today. So yeah, even with slow starts, to be able to still win the game, and we know how good Australia are. I think everyone knows how good they are. They've never won a medal at an Olympics, which is surprising. But I don't think they've ever had as much star power as we've got now.
We're a small market as well, so we should be happy with how we
I'm pretty happy getting fourth at an Olympics. Like if we don't win the bronze, like either way, I'm happy. A medal would be sick.
Yeah.
But if we come up against France, I don't know. I don't think we'll beat France. Slovenia's, I don't know. Luka's been tearing it up, man. Slovenia might give France a game tonight. I want to see Slovenia versus the US and Luka to tear this shit down. Imagine Luka
take on the entire team. Yeah.
The entire team USA.
Ooh.
But I don't know. I think France are very good, very experienced.
Yeah, they're well rounded.
But yeah, so very impressive showing from the Boomers against Argentina. Who's Chris Goulding, with the minutes that he plays, like today he had an awful game today. Shocking game. But kind of everyone else did as well. It was kind of like an all-round performance. Paddy bringing it, as always. So we're going to talk about the Team USA game now. Durant, 23 points, 10 of 19 from the field, 9 rebounds. Drew Holiday bringing it, 11, 8, and 8. D Book, 20 points. Chris Middleton, 11 off the bench. I think they've worked it out.
Yeah.
They were playing some unbelievable defense in that second half. Australia was really struggling to even get an open shot. They began to settle a lot. And I think after that, I think the momentum just shifted. It was just too late. You can't, with Team USA, you can't fall behind because they'll just keep throwing at you. So, not the best game, but to see players like Dante Exum, who had 14 points, to only have 20 minutes and be that productive. I think he's got to start. Like Delhi's obviously not bringing it. 0 points in the time he's played. 4 fouls. I love Delhi. He's a great player, but the fact that he's not a reliable shooter and as reliable as he used to be, he's very undersized. He's very undersized. He can't guard like multiple positions.
Yeah.
I think having that versatility of having Exum start and then bringing Thibault on or vice versa would kind of help.
Questioning that as well. Like, why? It doesn't make sense to have two, I guess, more ball dominant point guards, if you know what I mean, like Delhi and Paddy, or are just guys who can kind of clog the offense up a bit. It's better to have someone like Dante come on who can play a bit off the ball, who can play as a slasher.
And I mean, you saw it against Argentina, like how good Dante is in the half court as an off-ball player. I would personally, I think they miss Baines. Like Baines, we haven't even thought about. Like honestly, Aaron Baines obviously out. He's actually a big loss. I didn't really think it. Like I honestly forgot about him, which is a bit weird. But he just brings it, and I think having like a big body in the paint kind of helps, and he can stretch the floor. But yeah, I would not be starting Delhi. I'd have Delhi off the bench, come on as kind of like the floor general, and like obviously not. He won't be as effective as obviously Paddy, who didn't have a great game either.
No,
but he wouldn't be as effective as Paddy, but still he could lead the offense and bring some tenacity on D. He only played 12 minutes today because he was in foul trouble. One more foul, I think he fouled out. So
what's it like? How many fouls did they get?
I'm pretty sure it's the same as us. I think it's 5.
Oh, okay. But I swear it's like 3.25 or something, and that's team foul.
Something weird.
Something odd. Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously Australia killed it in the first quarter, really.
Oh.
In the first quarter, they were just hitting their shots. And obviously Team USA, I think they were up by 15, Australia were, and then it was a 44-14 run to finish the game, apparently. I'm pretty sure that was right. But yeah.
No good.
Pain.
Yeah, that's legit. That's what I'm feeling right now. But hey, we can compete for bronze, and I do truly think we're a top 3 team in the world.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
so we'll see.
I think we showed it by winning the first 4 games.
Yeah.
Did we go undefeated in the exhibitions? probably.
Yeah, undefeated in the exhibitions. Yeah.
So we won 8 games in a row before that, including Team USA. We beat them. That was obviously before D Book, Middleton, Drew Holiday. I think they actually helped the team for the better. What else? What was I going to say? Sorry. No, you go.
I was just going to say, with Durant, we actually defended him like pretty well, like as good as you could especially in the first quarter. Like we were there every single time. I think the only open shot he got was like a layup. It was like a wide open layup, and it was like a breakdown. But
yeah,
we actually did pretty well against him. Like Nick Kay switched onto him.
Yeah, Nick Kay played. Nick Kay had a decent game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm not saying we defended bad.
No.
They were in their stride after in the second half, and it's kind of like they didn't get many open shots. Like in that third quarter, they didn't get many open shots. It was just better offense. But like as the fourth quarter came on, the defense broke down, and it was just the fast break was just too good. One thing I want to see from the bronze medal match is like just experiment. Like, like honestly, like if you're not going for gold, just see what happens. Like test something. You never know what'll work.
Yeah.
Obviously you want a bronze, and I think they're more than capable with like anyone that they start or have. Like I feel like they're all decent enough to win bronze. Don't get me wrong, but like start Matisse Thybulle, start Dante Exum, like just see what works. See what works, because the FIBA championships are in 2 years. You need to figure out what's going to happen. And obviously, hopefully Ben Simmons playing then, it'll kind of give you a more of a like unique, like being able to have different lineups that you can use. It just helps them a lot. But yeah, like test things out, because you never know. You never know what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
If you're just going to start Delhi, for the whole Olympics, and he's not been productive, I feel bad for him, but I don't know. What can you really do? That jump shot is whack.
Yeah, he's changed it.
About it. He changed it. He was actually it was better in Cleveland when he was playing there, and then it kind of just I think they like fixed it because they thought something was wrong with it.
Right.
And you look, maybe there was something wrong with it that we don't know about.
Yeah, true.
But you know, like,
but whenever trainers change jump shots, I feel like it never works. Like Giannis didn't really work.
Yeah.
Markel Fultz was a bit of it's an oddball one, but like when you change jump shots, I feel like it doesn't always work. I don't really know about success stories with it, but
yeah. But yeah, I think Team USA will win gold now. I think France will beat Slovenia, and I think we'll be playing Slovenia in the bronze medal match, which is probably a better matchup, honestly.
Yeah.
And you got people that can guard Doncic as well. So
yeah, exactly.
Whereas France is more of like a holistic. There's not just one star that stands out. So I mean, probably Slovenia would be the better like matchup. But yeah, I want Slovenia for gold. I just want to see Luka take over.
Yeah.
But you never know. Like USA are probably going to win it.
If France win, I want the man Matisse Thybulle to play exact minutes of what Luka plays, and just to be on him the entire time.
Yeah,
in an ideal world. Yeah,
because you're not going to play. You're not going to play for another. You're not going to play for another 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, why not
shake it up?
So yeah, with the Olympics coming to an end, we'll probably do a gold medal match recap and the bronze medal match recap in one, because I think they're on the same day. So yeah, that'll probably come out Sunday. Yeah. Oh, free agency has been insane. Like it's actually better than I thought it was going to be. I want to do like a mid free agency update, but I think we should just wait until the end. I don't know. I think it's my favorite signing, Kemba to the Knicks. I messaged Lockie at like 1 a.m. in the morning. Got the notification on my phone. I was like, Kemba to the Knicks, Kemba to the fucking Knicks. That is like that is like a star signing that they need.
Yeah.
And it's a fit, like it's a good fit. He's back in the place that he's played college. Like MSG's his home, the Mecca. Like I just think he's going to be so well there, because yes, there's pressure, but there's not like like people know that he's a bit injury prone, so there's not going to be that much pressure. And I think he's just going to be able to play the way he wants. I think he'll be really good with Coach Thibodeau. You obviously saw the resurgence of Derrick Rose when back with Tibbs, and
Kemba can play with like stars as well. Like like Julius Randle, like I don't think he'd be worried about another star coming in and like stealing the shine or stealing touches, because Kemba is actually like a really like solid player in terms of he can fit with other stars.
Yeah,
and that's
I think
the Knicks.
Yeah, and I think Knicks are a very team-oriented basketball team.
Yeah,
like there's no selfishness on that team, and I think Kemba is a very unselfish player, and people don't give him credit for it. All those years he stayed in Charlotte, trying to get to the playoffs and trying to make themselves relevant. Obviously moving to Boston, and he was there for 2 years. He was very injury prone. He didn't really get much. He didn't really get what he wanted. And I think New York's a fresh start.
Yeah.
He's obviously been working out a lot, trying to get his body right. And I think he's just going to come out. I don't think he's going to like take over the league, but he can easily get to 25 a game, 7 assists, like really lead this Knicks team along with Julius Randle and RJ Barrett. I think RJ Barrett is going to grow so much with Kemba on the court as well as Derrick Rose. Like,
yeah,
they've the veteran, like the Knicks are very veteran oriented now.
Yeah,
and I think that just plays a role in the development of RJ. Obviously, I think Kevin Knox is still on the team. Quentin Grimes got drafted at 25. Yeah, so they've obviously got some
really
young pieces.
Good mix. Yeah,
Manuel Quickly. They've got some really good young pieces that can kind of lead the future, and having veterans there that have playoff experience, know the game, know the league, know what it takes. Like, I'm so excited for the Knicks next year, and the Bulls. Bulls are going to be. I was looking on Sportsbet the other day. I was looking at the championship odds. The Chicago Bulls went from $100 to win to $10.
What?
Are you kidding?
I mean, I don't think they're going to win, but
no way. keep it at 100. They're not winning the chip.
Damn, but people are really jumping on that.
Yeah, fuck. But they're going to be a playoff team. I think Lonzo is going to fit so well with DeRozan. I was watching Kenny Beecham's video the other day, who's like loves talking basketball and stuff. Lonzo is really good in transition as a playmaker, but in the half court he's more of a 3-and-D type player. And DeRozan, when he was in San Antonio, built himself as more of a point forward than a scorer. And I think that'll be really good for Lonzo because it takes the pressure off him.
And Levine as well.
Like, man, they're just going to be so good. Patrick Williams is going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's stop talking about free agency because we'll make a separate video for that. We don't want to spoil the show.
Yeah.
Kawhi's yet to make a decision, but he'll stay in LA, I'm sure.
All right.
Lockie's fooling me, but Lockie messaged me the other day saying Kawhi to the Lakers. Got me
That's so good. And then
got my dick. I got my dick tickled.
And then there's this Twitter account who fakes trades, and it was like Kawhi to the Mavericks or something, and I sent that, and you were like,
"Oh, Kawhi to the Heat to pair up with the Lowry reunion." I was like, oh.
"I'm too good."
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyways, that is it for this episode. More to come. We'll be recapping the last 2 games of the Olympics and free agency very soon. Summer League started yesterday. Davion Mitchell looking very, very good for the Kings.
Made me become a Kings fan again.
Fuck. May as well stop being an NBA fan. The Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody had 43 points combined, I think, in their debut. So that's very promising for the future of the Warriors. Anyways, enough from us. I'm Lockie. Oh, I'm Jack.
I'm Lockie. You're a bum.
Sorry.
You wish.
Yeah, I know. I wish. Yeah. Anyways, you watched episode 6 of the Offseason. Let's go.